NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going? So tonight we're going to do a power pair for Tao of Nature. Thank you so much for requesting these tracks and two very amazing guitar players that I do know. And we're going to start it off with EDOARDO TADDEI. And I just wanted to show you guys something real quick before the video. But I'm going to be like super careful because it is a guitar. So I saw EDOARDO TADDEI on YouTube. And he was playing this amazing Ibanez. I was like, oh my God, this guitar is beautiful and looks so... It's just amazing. And I messaged him and he was kind enough. He literally answered me back like in 30 seconds. Told me which model, everything. And here it is. So I'm going to be a little bit careful here. Here it is. This is the Genesis. So I'm not exactly sure right now. I mean, I don't know it by memory. But here it is. This is the same guitar that he plays. And I just loved it so much that I had to get one of these. But yeah, I love that they're... it's a Japanese guitar, and it's a Genesis series. And
It's
look
beautiful.
how thin this guitar is. So thank you again, Eduardo, for helping me find this guitar. So let's check out your music.
Yes. And thank you so much, like Nick said, to Tao of Nature for sponsoring this video through our Buy Me a Coffee page. If anyone would like to do the same, please check out the link in the description. But yeah, we're going to be doing one video of Eduardo, and then the other, Mateo Mancuso, will be audio. If you guys don't know either of these two guys, kudos for checking out the video anyway. And please, yes, support them in any way that you can. But here we go. Eduardo Taddei, The Path, official video. There it is. Wow.
Beautiful. Wow, man.
That is...
What a player.
Yeah. The way he plays with such ease, and it's really, really complex stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow. Very, very impressive.
Yeah, I think this guy, like, and I can already hear the comment section. Like, you know, it's unfortunately for the older generation, like, they don't understand how difficult this is to get to this level. And it's like, well, yeah, but, you know, like, I can hear it already, you know. It's like the people that listen to Hendrix and Gilmour and Jeff Beck, they can't appreciate the complexity. And it's classical music, you know, that's what it is. And once you get into this kind of music and when you start to play it, then it's really like difficult, and you have to have a lot of passion to pull this off. Now, I saw Eduardo. No, it's actually Edardo.
Eduardo.
Well, he's from Brazil,
yeah.
so if we mispronounce your name, we're sorry. But no, he played Serena, the Jason Becker, the other guy. But he is, I think, the only guy that gets the closest to Jason Becker. To like, honestly, he plays just like Jason Becker. And what I loved about this original is that it had obviously a lot of inspiration, you know, like, you know, you got some Vinnie Moore in there, and you got some Yngwie in there, and Jason Becker, Tony McAlpine, Paul Gilbert, but he makes it his own.
Yes.
It sounds like his music, and that is very difficult to
right.
pull it off without sounding like just another shredder. I love that there was a lot of, you know, thought in this music. There was a lot of pieces that were calm, and then yes, there was a lot of, you know, arpeggios and shredding and a lot of technical stuff that I haven't even seen, you know, Jason Becker pull up, and he's, I think, one of the goats when it comes to technical guitar. But I love that he played his own stuff and he made it sound like his own stuff. It's like not just some licks. It was musical.
Absolutely.
Don't you think?
Yes.
I mean, you've heard a lot of music
of
this style, and I think he really made it his own. That's his own licks, you know.
Absolutely, and it was very easy to follow along. It was melodic, and it was a song. You know, it was not just like a crazy solo that was all over the place. This was similar to what I like about Guthrie. This felt like that. It felt like something that I can follow along to, and that he's having a conversation with me. He's
telling a story.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And yeah, his technique is awesome. A lot of legato, the tapping.
He was doing hybrid picking with his right hand, sweeping, obviously.
And the tone of the guitar is super special.
Very nice. I love that it's not so distorted like Jason Becker, because you could also, you know, say, well, I love Jason Becker that much. I want to have that distortion like Michael Lee Firkins.
Yeah.
I love that he has his own tone, and I love the harmony guitar. Could you hear that? The second guitar doing the harmony. You couldn't see it, but
when he was doing I was just like mesmerized by what I could see.
When he was doing those slower passages, that you could hear the harmony guitar, and obviously that is very cool. And I love the whole heaviness of the dun dun.
Yes,
dun,
I know the music was great.
Yeah, and did you see when he was playing on stage there was the green guitar, and then he has the orange.
Yeah.
There's an orange version of that guitar as well. That one was like, maybe, you know, I don't play on stage. That was too loud for the room.
Yeah.
But I love the green one. Again, thank you so much, Eduardo, for, you know, answering and for giving us this amazing music. I wish you nothing but great success, and I know how difficult this must be because this music is very niche nowadays. You know, unfortunately, we don't have Mike Varney. Mike Varney used to get all those players together, you know, like Yngwie and Gilbert and Jason Becker, because it was very popular in the 80s. And now a lot of people, it's very difficult to sell this music. So if you like this, please go ahead and buy his record, go see him play and support him. So All right.
Yes.
And now this guy is a totally different style of music. This is a jazz fusion player from Sicily, and I've seen him play, and he's just like, everyone has said that this guy is like on a different level. He's like Guthrie level. So he can pretty much play anything, but what is so crazy that he plays like this. He doesn't use a pick. And so let's see. I've never really heard anything like from his album, so let's check it out.
So this is going to be the track Open Fields from the album The Journey 2023. Thank you so much to Tao.
Beautiful theme.
I can just picture him playing it.
Beautiful tone.
here.
Oh, yeah. Distortion here.
Ending was just like the perfect.
It's almost like, you want to hear some shred?
Yeah. Here's this.
I'm gonna it's like almost like, hey, I can also do this.
Yeah.
And lovely, very very cool. Like, I guess this is, a little bit more easier, to market. I love the whole like didn't you feel like a little bit Pat Metheny vibe there? I mean, it was jazzy, but it was kind of like a story, there was a lot of space for the drums.
Definitely.
And the bass, and beautiful chords and stuff, and just the way he played and improvised, like this guy. It's totally different. It's kind of difficult. I don't even want to compare, because you can't compare a fusion player with like a metal shredder. It's so different. It's really different. And I think both of them are just on levels that are just very very high up. So it's just different styles of music. So this was obviously more for the jazz fusion crowd.
Yes. And I love the effect that he had on the guitar, like delay. Was it delay?
Yeah, some delay, some reverb, some really nice, like not too distorted. Then at the end, he kind of like, is it cranked it up?
Cranked it up, yeah.
And I love it, because at the first it sounded a lot like Pat Metheny, Al Di Meola, I guess, when he, softer, or even Guthrie when he goes very soft. And at the end, it was more like Eric Johnson, that. Distortion that we all love. Such good players, both of them. Like, please go see them. I think we will be able to see Mateo.
Yes.
Because he tours a lot in Europe. He doesn't really go that much to the US, but he has played I've seen him with Al Di Meola, with Steve Vai, and they all say like, bro, like, you're leaving us on the dust here. What is going on? And then because he's playing like with this finger technique, that is just like the icing on the cake. He doesn't even use a pick, and he does this. So he could go on tour with Pat Metheny right now. Like, he's like already at a level that is like God level.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think both of them are. I think they're very very easy to listen to and very very interesting. Both of them very good. Thank you.
I enjoyed this very much. It was so soothing, and really I was just staring at the album cover and was really just like there in that setting, the like Sicilian or whatever views it is that very much resemble what we have here. The other day we went to this castle to show family around, and that was literally the view, and I was like, I can't believe that. I can't believe that I'm looking at this. And my little sister was like, I think this is the best view I've ever seen in my life, you know, and it was.
And she lives in Colorado.
Yeah,
that says a lot.
Yeah, and it was like this. It was, and I could just feel the guitar just flowing through the nature and everything. It was beautiful. I think that to make guitar oriented music as the spotlight is difficult because you have to keep people engaged, and not everyone is a guitar player that would listen to him, you know?
Like you say, instrumental guitar.
Yeah, absolutely. Without, you know, with the guitar being at the forefront, without any vocals or anything of it, it didn't need it, you know?
No.
It was perfect the way it was. And yeah, the musicians that he used, or I don't know if it's programmed or.
No, he has
Okay.
musicians,
Yeah, also great accompaniment. So I really, really enjoyed this very much. Thank you so much to Tao. And
yes, thank you so much. And also I saw that you also requested some Mateo.
Yeah, I think Drop D was on a marathon, and then also Gary requested Silk Road.
Yeah.
So
that's
you've
the
done
opener.
a few from this album, but I'm sure
and
it was just
he's all over my feed because I watch like Holdsworth and stuff and Pat Metheny, so he obviously fits in that, you know, in that world, and Guthrie and stuff like that.
We've seen a couple videos of him at like Guitar Center and stuff, just you know,
and he's like the most humble guy. I think both of them are. But I love that he was on Rick Beato, and then they gave him a pick, and he's like, it feels bouncy, because he's so used to like doing this like, you know, the fingers that the pick is like almost like an obstacle for him.
Exactly.
He's like, I can't play. And Rick and this other guy, Mateo, who's another great guitar player, they were just like giggling because it's like, wow, we wish we could play like you, but we use a pick.
We have to,
and he says like, well, it kind of like is in the way, you know, which is, but it's the beauty of like how you learn to play, because he does do tapping, and he does do like, when he does like the whole, like when you like spike into a string, he does it like this, you know, like I've seen it when he plays live, and it's just so cool that he can still do all the stuff that all the other guitar players do, the alternate picking and very fast runs and the tapping, and his right hand is just blessed, you know? And his left hand, because he plays a lot of legato, because he needs that extra strength, because I guess when you play with your fingers it does sound a little bit less, you know, there's less of an attack,
exactly.
And that's the whole, I think, sound that a lot of players go for, like Richie Kotzen, you know, he actually left, he threw the pick like to a side and said, I'm gonna play with my fingers now, like very Jeff Beck. So he already had that tone like from the get-go, I guess, which is kind of cool. So, but yeah, what a great journey, like the album. So of Mateo and Eduardo, and I think both of them are doing very well, but obviously nowadays, you know, with the whole AI movement, I think it's just gonna get a little bit more difficult, because we have all these AI guitar players.
I know.
Which is
can imitate this in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and it doesn't take them 15, 20 years to learn, you know, this. So it's a shame. So, but the good thing is there's always going to be live music, and that's what we go to see, and that's how most musicians make their money. So guys, go out and see live music, watch them on tour, and buy their shirts and their merch and all that stuff, and you know, so they can keep doing what they do.
Thank you so much again to Tao of Nature for sharing both of these with us and with all of you. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. Please make sure you like the video, leave comments, engage with it. This also helps the artists. You know, maybe you guys discovered them through this video, and someone else can. If you engage with the video, YouTube will push it out more. So we always appreciate when you guys do that, and we hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.